Hey, what is going on, you guys? It is Mr. No Sleep here from Old School RuneScape, and welcome to a brand new video for you all today. So, unlike most videos on this channel, this is actually not related to PVM or loot. This is just basically PvP, you know, just player versus player. Seeing how my PKing skills have developed over the years, you know, I'm really only known for anti-PKing while I'm doing loot videos, never really go out of my way to fight anyone myself. So I figured I would just kind of switch it up, show you guys this video, just a compilation of all the clips that I've done just in about 2 weeks time when I occasionally went to PvP worlds. Some of the fights did get cut off. Of course, most of the kills that I got, I would only get the last part on video, so for the few occasions that you'll see that, I do apologize, but you'll see a lot of deaths in this video as well. And obviously, you're probably only watching for one main reason, and that would be the 500 mil risk fight that I did decide to do against none other than Octa. I'm sure most of you have heard of Octa, but to put it short, he is very entertaining and he's very good at PKing. So I decided, you know, this guy risk fights a lot of my friends, a lot of fellow streamers, a lot of fellow YouTubers, even people that I know personally. And, you know, I'd say like half of everyone that I know have actually killed him in a risk fight. So I thought, you know what, maybe I'll take the gamble. So he offered me a deal of a lifetime, 500 mil for 5 bill. Almost had a voice crack when I said that bill part. I mean, it's just so much money. I've only had 5 bill once in this game, and that was 2 years ago before I started the loot series. So I said to myself, you know what, I'm gonna take the gamble. I will take 500 mil of my own money that I worked like probably a year for, killing the weirdest things and many different things to make that money. And if I win 5 bill in this risk fight on the same night, I will drop all of it. I will have a 5 bill drop party, not like Mr. Bug's drop party, but you know, a real drop party, and it will be absolutely incredible. So that's what I was gonna do. If I won the fight, I was gonna drop 5 bill, probably have one of the most memorable 2-hour long drop parties ever. I was gonna make it into a YouTube video, and that's that. And anyone who was around for my staking days, I think you can believe me when I say that. I like to earn my money. I don't stake anymore. Haven't staked for about 2 years now, and what you're seeing on screen here is pretty much the only time that I've ever lost money or made money, you know, without PVMing, at least for the past couple of years now. Obviously, DHing is pretty much my best bet because a lot of it's just RNG based. You know, you can hit really high when you're low HP, and you can still hit pretty high when you're high HP. It just all kind of depends. The options were, you know, monk robe fight, whip and DDS, keep it simple, rune fight, things like that, but I decided DH because I had practiced a lot this week, and I figured, you know, if I'm doing a big risk fight, why not do what I feel most comfortable with? So yeah, all these clips was really just a lot of practice, and that's a lot of deaths as well, but you know, nevertheless, practice is practice. And I'm sure most of us know the outcome of what happened for those who didn't see it on Twitch, but it's a, you know, long video nevertheless, and if you look at the pinned comment and the description, you will be redirected to the risk fight. It didn't last too long, but hey man, I got, you know, there's some footage there nevertheless. I was also interested in doing a different style fight where you take a set of Barrow's armor, whether it's Guthans, Torag, Varrock, whatever it may be. You just take a set of armor, no food, no potions, and you deathmatch people. Essentially just kind of put 10 mil on the line, 5 mil on the line, and whoever wins gets the cash. So you're seeing a couple of those clips here. I really did enjoy that. My last live stream on Twitch, we were exploring a little bit of the risk fighting. Obviously not too much, but it was a lot of fun for me. I really don't ever do this type of stuff, and I wouldn't really say that I'm gonna become a PKer anytime soon. I certainly don't think it's for me. I'm just not good at that clicking style. You know, a lot of people click very fast, and it's all about timing and precision, and you know, it's not really my cup of tea. But as I learn more, maybe we can get some more PKing content in the future. You just gotta let me know on what you guys think. I mean, PvP on this channel usually goes either really well or really bad. It just depends on the video, I guess. Overall though, all of this was done in PvP worlds. None of this was done in the wilderness. I'd say the #1 wilderness hotspot for PKing still lies at the Revenant Cave, but the Rev Caves are just such a mess that I don't really go there anymore. I don't think many people do go there unless you're farming revs. If they ever do update that, if they ever update the revs in the wilderness, or maybe make different hotspots more, I guess you could say, popular, because it doesn't seem like there's too many hotspots to PK in, then maybe I will go ahead and do more PvP related videos. But for now, I think this is what you guys are going to get. And if you enjoy this, the only really PvP idea that I have is loot from 10 or loot from 100 DH sets. Essentially start with either 50 mil or 500 mil and go PKing until I lose all of them and see if I lost money or made money. Hopefully we would make money, but you know, at the very end of this video, since I'm down approximately 670 mil from the Laren's keys on top of you know, whatever I may have won or lost in the risk fight, I do show the bank value at the very end, so we kind of get to see what I'm at now versus, I guess, what I could be at, whether it's going to be more or less at the end of this month. Kind of starting a new month here, so it's kind of cool to get the bank value. I rarely do bank videos. It's like a once every 2-year thing for me, so the RuneLite plugin that shows the value of each tab is very useful, so I just use that. And there was a Corporal Beast mask that I had planned last stream as well, and I love these Corporal Beast masks. I always make it a point to do giveaways during this time. If anyone was to get a certain drop, I give 25 mil, and luckily for someone, they actually got the drop, so congratulations to that guy. Another video idea that I have planned outside of PvP is actually related to Corporal Beast. You know, I've been doing a lot of long streams recently, and I've been considering why not do something a little crazy. Why not do 24 hours straight of a Corporal Beast mass? I don't know if that's the longest mass in RuneScape history. I doubt it seriously. Wouldn't that be something to record every single kill for a whole day straight and run one of the biggest masses to the point where I'm sure we would see multiple sigils, maybe pet drops, and even if it's a short video, because there would really only be so many clips of just kills, I really think that has a lot of potential. So let me know what you guys think about that. I would love to do that as soon as this week. I love Corporal Beast, and it just makes time go by so fast. So in the middle of this fight, as you can see, I was just changing the songs on YouTube here, not really paying much attention. I was drinking a little too much this night, and you know, definitely got me to kill, but unfortunately I died, not him. But yeah, we are soon going to be entering the risk fight. I know most of this video was kind of just a ramble, just kind of updating you guys on some things, just kind of talking to you all. I rarely do stuff like that, so I hope you all didn't mind too much, but we are about to get into the risk fight now. And for those of you who did see the clips already, I will say on my side, it wasn't really clipped properly. Someone actually donated to me as I was in this fight right at the end, literally the worst possible time to get a donation, and the overlay of that actually completely took out the fight. So you guys may have not seen this on my side, at least I'm pretty sure no one has yet. You may have seen it on Odablock's side, but nevertheless, I will go ahead and narrate the whole fight start to finish, and we'll see just what happens. Are we gonna win 5 bill, or are we gonna lose 500 mil? And yes, I tried to kill that guy with dragon knives and DH. You know why? Because sometimes you just gotta try things, and you know, unfortunately it didn't work. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get cracking. 500 mil in the trade with Bald, and he didn't trade me what he had, but yeah, he had about 5 bill. I think it was 2 twisted bows and a max platinum stack, so it was a lot of money. And here we are. I mean, you know, the Inferno Cape versus the Fire Cape, the Torture versus the Strength Amulet, Primordials versus the Dragon Boots, 500 mil versus 5 bill. As you can see, I was pretty nervous. The number one thing people were telling me was, Mr. No Sleep, you are not going to kill him without a Granite Maul. And that's something that I should have taken to heart. My Armadillo Godsword was the only spec wep I had. It's done me right in the past. I've seen it hit 76s, and you know, I went for that early spec there. Unfortunately, we hit a 0. But as I was, you know, just hitting him more and more, I all of a sudden saw a 64 when I was at 62 HP, spec to 36 when I think he was around, I don't know, 60 or 70 HP there. So I think that might have been a opportunity to kill him. I'm not too sure. For any PKers watching, you let me know if I chanced him there, but at the time I think the AGS spec and that big DH axe early on was the best I had. Now at this part, here's the slow motion. I'm 8 HP. Pid and timing is not on my side at all. I had a few seconds to go until I was able to use that axe hit, and he pulled out that Jamal, and yeah, I was dead right away. So, yep, 500 mil, ladies and gentlemen, down the drain, but the opportunity was so big, the gamble was so big, and I've always been a gambler from start to finish, you know, even in real life. Lost a lot of money, and I made a lot of money, and it's just a lot of fun. So, you really can't touch the adrenaline rush, especially at that moment. I mean, I haven't had a heartbeat that fast since, well, there was a few times recently. But anyway, let's go ahead and check out the bank value. You know, we lost so much money on the Laren's Key video, so much money on the Risk fight. I gotta see what I have, you know? I mean, we started with like 2.5 bill about 1 month ago. So let's go ahead and turn the RuneLite bank value plugin on, and we'll go ahead and add up all of these tabs. One of these tabs, the one that says 245 mil, that's just collection tabs, so pretty much take out 200 mil from whatever price check we end up with. But looking at the price check of the whole entire bank, it looks like, you know, 1.2 bill is the current value, so minus 200 mil from that, it looks like we're sitting at just about 1 bill. That's not bad. I have everything I need. Of course, I'd like to have more, but I don't mind that amount. I don't think it's time for a rebuild series from scratch or anything like that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Maybe I can use that 1 bill for something else, blow it all on another loot video, and maybe start from scratch on the loot series. Always want to know your guys' feedback. Well, that's it for now, guys, and don't forget, if you like jackets, hats, blankets, and more, check out intotheam.com and use discount code NOSLEEP for 10% off everything. Thank you guys, and until next time, Mr. No Sleep,